Ladies and gentlemen, let's Regaming to the video. Have you ever wished to have a custom configuration for controls in one of your PlayStation 4 games but have been miffed because you've not been able to? Well, I have a semi-solution in this particular video. It's not perfect, it does have a few drawbacks. Specifically, you can only have one custom configuration at a time. You can enable or disable it as you wish. But I'm going to be demonstrating this in Bloodborne, since it's a game you're going to probably be playing for long periods of time, so it kind of works out fairly well for us. So how do you do it? Well, first of all, just to demonstrate what I mean with Bloodborne, you can't change the controls at all. You can adjust things, obviously, like the sensitivity and the axis, which is cool and all, but that's pretty much it. So for Bloodborne, for those who have not played it, you have to press R1 to do regular attacks, R2 to do like a charged up attack, which isn't terrible. You do get used to it after some time, but for me, I don't particularly like it. And I've gotten fairly far into the game now, but kind of from grimacing, because I don't really like hammering the R1 button to constantly attack. That's just me. However, there is a way around this, and without dawdling any further, let's show you how to do it. So press the obviously the guide button to bring yourself into the menu, and then you have to mosey on over to settings, so tap the up arrow on your D-pad and then head down, all the way down until you see what we're looking for, accessibility. From there you'll scroll down to button assignments, and you can enable custom button assignments. So if that's not enabled, tick it and then click on Customise button assignments, and then from there you can remap any button to any other button. So for the sake of argument, in this instance, let's make X to be the R1, so that's pretty simple, and let's make circle to be R2. There we go. So that's all done. Now you have to confirm that your keys remain the same up until this point. Now they don't, so to back out of the menu, for me, I have to press R2, not circle. Now, let's go back into the game itself. Let's just press R1 to go back into it. And what happens if you tap the X key? That's right, I'm now slashing with my sword. Absolutely great. Now, obviously this does mean that in this case, I have to run using R2, because R2 is now run/dodge, which isn't ideal, but you could probably get around that if you decided to play around just a little more. But let's say for the sake of argument you put a different game into the system. Let's say for the sake of this instance we would decide to load up Resogun or something. I won't do that just for quickness sake, but let's just assume you did. What could you do? Well, once again, you can head back over to settings, and I forgot totally that it's now R1, because R1 is now mapped to X, remember, which is something just to remember. And then you can disable custom button assignments by pressing, in this case, X or R1 for me, and then circle, and everything is back to normal. And as you can see, R1 now attacks. Great. And if we go back to the menu, I keep pressing the wrong button for that, I apologise. So X, go back to accessibility, and it's complaining at me that my energies are quite low on my thing. Then we just click on that, and if we go back to it, that's right, it's all mapped perfectly. So if you've got that one game that's not ideal, if it's not, you know, assigned quite how you want it, then by all means go ahead and do this method, and you will be absolutely hunky-dory. So hopefully you've enjoyed this quick video. Let me know if you want more of this stuff. I have several ideas that I want to be going through over the next couple of weeks, so let me know if you liked it. I liked it, which is a sign of improvement, right? Anyway, hopefully you found it informative. I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye for now.